What's going on, YouTube? Back with another video. Okay, so 6 months ago, I couldn't even run a mile without stopping. Today, I'm trying to break 7 minutes. Let's get into it. So I've been lifting weights, doing strength training for quite a few years now. And quite frankly, strength, lifting was never the problem for me. Conditioning, that's the one thing that I've been chasing. I recently wrapped a 30-day jump rope challenge. Most of the videos are posted on my channel. You can go check them out. And that for me was not just about building strength. That was building the engine. So today's the test. And look, I'm not just trying to finish a mile here. I'm trying to knock it out in under 7 minutes. No hedging. That's the number I'm going after. And look, running kind of exposes the stuff that lifting just doesn't. You want to test your real strength. You want to test your real endurance. Go outside and go for a run. There's no hiding out there. So today, sub 7 minutes on the treadmill, that's what I'm aiming for, and that's what I'm aiming to accomplish. So come check it out with me. Watch the video. Let's do it.
There's something about seeing 8.6 miles per hour on a treadmill that makes you realize, okay, this isn't an easy mile. For me anyway. A sub 7 minute mile means holding a pace of roughly 8.6 miles per hour for the entire mile. And when you're not a natural runner, that's a completely different conversation. The first minute actually feels pretty controlled. Your legs are moving fast, but you're still trying to convince yourself that this is sustainable. Your breathing is getting deeper, your heart rate is climbing, but mentally, you're thinking, I've got this, and there's something else I have to keep reminding myself of. There are people who run this pace for miles. Some people run considerably faster, and they make it look effortless. Those people have my respect, because right now, I am working for every second of this mile. Now we're getting into the part where I start noticing the altitude. Where I live, I'm running around 5,900 feet above sea level, and altitude changes the equation. The air doesn't contain less oxygen percentage-wise, but the air pressure is lower, which means the pressure driving oxygen into your lungs and bloodstream is lower. Your body has to work harder to get the oxygen it needs. And when you're running at a pace like this, you notice it. My breathing is becoming more deliberate. I'm taking in more air. My heart is working harder to deliver oxygen to the muscles. And the crazy thing is, I'm only 2 minutes in. This is where I start realizing that 7 minutes isn't a very long time. But at this pace, 7 minutes can feel very long. 2 minutes down. Now the legs are starting to have something to say. My calves are working, my quads are working, my hamstrings are working, and every stride has to stay efficient. This is where those leg days in the gym really pays off. Because when you're moving this fast, you don't have a lot of room for wasted movement. Your body's trying to find the most economical way to keep you moving forward. And this is one of the reasons I have so much respect for experienced runners. Because running fast isn't just about having strong legs. It's about efficiency, breathing, cadence, stride, relaxation, and being able to stay composed when your body's telling you to slow down. The best runners can somehow hold this kind of pace and somehow make it look like you're just out for an easy run. Meanwhile, I'm over here negotiating with my lungs. We're getting close to halfway, and this is where the mental game starts. Because physically, I'm uncomfortable, but mentally, I know I can survive discomfort. That's a completely different thing from feeling good. I'm not trying to make this look effortless. I'm trying to finish it. And there's a difference. At this point, my breathing is heavy, my heart rate is up, my legs are beginning to feel that accumulated fatigue. And at altitude, that feeling can come on even stronger because your body has less oxygen pressure to work with. But here's the thing, I didn't come here to run for a comfortable mile. I came here to break 7 minutes. So now the goal becomes simple. Don't slow down, just keep putting one foot in front of the other. 4 minutes. This is where the run starts getting real. The pace hasn't changed, but my perception of this pace has. That treadmill is moving at the exact same speed, but every minute feels longer. My breathing is louder, my legs are getting heavier, and I'm starting to feel that burning sensation that tells you you're asking your body to do something difficult. This is also where I start thinking about the people who do this for fun. Seriously, if you are somebody who can run a sub 7 minute mile, then turn around and run another one and another one. I salute you, because I'm learning firsthand that there's a massive difference between being able to run fast for a mile and being able to sustain fast running. That's a completely different level of fitness. So if you're one of those people, you get your flowers, because this is hard. 5 minutes. Now I'm entering the part where I absolutely do not want to give anything back. I've already spent too much energy getting here. I've already made it through the uncomfortable part, and now it's basically, don't quit, don't touch the speed button, don't negotiate, just run. At this point, my body and my legs are screaming for a slower pace, but this is where your mind gets involved, because sometimes the difference between your goal and failure is simply being willing to stay uncomfortable for a little longer. And that's really what this run is about for me. Not proving I'm the fastest, because I'm not. Not pretending this pace is easy. It isn't. It's about finding out what my limit is. And today, I'm getting very close to it. 6 minutes, 1 minute left. That's it. I've got less than a minute to hold this pace, and suddenly, everything gets very simple. I don't care how uncomfortable I am. I don't care how heavy my legs feel. I don't care that my lungs are working overtime. I've got one job. Hold 8.6 mph. This is the part where you stop thinking about the entire mile. You don't think about how tired you are. You don't think about what's coming next. You think about the next 10 seconds, then the next 10, then the next 10. Because sometimes that's how you accomplish something that seemed impossible at a few minutes earlier. You break it down, and right now, I'm not running for a mile. I'm finishing a mile. 30 seconds, 20, 10. Come on, stay with me. There it is, sub 7. For some people, that's probably an easy training run. For me, that's an achievement. And honestly, that's what I love about fitness. The number doesn't have to impress everybody else. It has to mean something to you. There are runners out there who can run this pace for miles and miles and make it look effortless. To those people, mad respect. Seriously, you earned those flowers, but today, I'm giving myself a few too, because this was my limit, and I just moved it.
Okay, that hurts. That sub 7 on the screen, it felt way harder than I expected. For real, that last quarter, I had to really push and dig for it. And that's exactly what I mean when I talk about training both sides. Strength training and your endurance. Strength gets you through the gym. This right here, this is what gets you through everything else. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you do enjoy this video, give it a like, share the video, hype it, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Your support means a lot to me. Till I catch you on the next one, peace.